Hi guys, I'm Marina Garte-Fohler. I'm the admin of the Arcturian group. I'm a healer, I'm a psychic, I'm a multidimensional being. Today the topic is about 2020. 2020 is the awakening, it's the number 2, it's the balance between female and male energy. We have the solar flash 21st of December 2020. We had a lot of eclipses, amazing full moons, solar flashes, a lot of high energies, which is really good. People are being more awake, want to know the truth, changing their lifestyle, looking within themselves, looking for changes. Yes, because they're forced to it, which is good. It's good, it's good. So that means you can start creating the life you want from inside, not from outside. And 2020 is also about big time changes within yourself, the shadow aspect, the inner child, the inner mother, the inner father. So I would like to talk about the toxic energy, male energy and female energy, which is going to be released. Which is like we had 30th November, full moon with lunar eclipse, which was all about where is your position in life, in your family, where's your position in workplace, within yourself, like are you, how's the relationship with your family, how's the relationship with your partner in work life, in school. It's so important because I realized one thing. I really released a lot of toxic male energy within myself. You can, what everything is connected to the right side is male energy. Whatever's connected to the left side is female energy. So 2010, I had my major big awakening, which many people have now. But things happen to me always earlier, so I can help people. That's what it is, No, it wasn't funny, and I didn't know about it. And after that, my psychic abilities changed a lot. They increased, I think, to 7 or 10 times more than I had. And I had to learn more to look after my body. I had pain. Those are part of ascension symptoms, and it's okay. But you have to do something about it. Do sport. Make sure you eat healthy. Look into the fear you have within yourself. 2020 was not about COVID. It was about triggering the fear in you and bringing up the fear what is scaring you the most, which is stopping you, stopping yourself. And also embracing the toxic male and female energy, because we can have a toxic male energy, which is a male person who can be cruel, abusive, controlling, manipulating, but we can have a toxic female energy, which is also manipulating, emotional abuse, about being a victim, sick all the time and wanting more attention, or feeling so insecure that we promote the how do you say, the industry of fashion and getting fake boobs and implants and silicone and Botox and big time cosmetics and fake hair and eyelashes and whatsoever. Did you women know that you're supporting the industry and you could use the money just for yourself? And guys, did you know that when you drink so much beer and smoke so much cigarettes, that you can use that money for traveling or something else? You don't need the biggest car, because the industry is telling you, oh, that's the biggest car and that's the best car you can have. And then hey, I'm the dude. And the woman, oh, we have a Botox party. Let's do a Botox party. And I'm like, what? I don't want to do that. I don't want to put some needle into my lips. You can energetically change your body. You can energetically, when you heal and address your wounds and you look into the shadow work and guilt and shame and abuse and whatsoever, you can change the life and you can attract whatever you want. And that's true. So what I realized why I'm doing this video today is actually it was a big major shift which happened 1.5 days ago in the middle of the night. I'm in Mexico, which was, I love my family. I have a brother, I have a sister, I have a mom. My dad passed away And yes, I'm very different to them. I'm a starseed, I'm very psychic, and I learned something about myself. I learned that sometimes people say, oh, you're crazy. I was diving with the sharks, and the sharks, it's a season, bull sharks. Yes, they're dangerous, but they were pregnant at season, and my whole heart, my whole body said, yes, I want to do that. So I did, and it was amazing. And one pregnant belly shark touched my head, and I was like, oh my God, it was amazing. And I felt safe. Why? Because I'm in my heart space. So yes, I'm brave. I'm not silly, I'm not crazy. I'm brave, and I'm brave when I feel from my heart it's the right thing to do, and I have a yes. And then I know the whole universe protects me to do whatever. There are men, there are women out there hugging and kissing lions because they respect their boundaries. And that's what we need to learn. We need to learn to respect the boundaries of each and any individual on this planet, also other planets. More than that, I learned that I have a beautiful heart. I can give a lot, but at the same time, I'm allowed to say no. No is so important. People always say, oh, you should say yes, yes, yes. You're open for possibilities, but at the same time, you're allowed to say no. What about that part? Three people ask you to cook for them. For one person you want to cook, you say yes. One person pushes you to cook and you cook forcefully, but you should say no. And the other person says, oh, could you please, and please, please, and you're like, oh, okay, I'll cook for you. But for those two cases which you don't do full-heartedly, you should say no. Why? Because that person who's forcing you to cook didn't maybe never learned it any other way. So you need to say no and say stop and tell that person off, because that person needs to learn that they can't force people to do anything they don't want. But he grew up that way. So it's so important to say no and to set boundaries so that person can wake up and change the attitude. The third person who like please, please cook for me is maybe too lazy, or could have the possibility to learn cooking themselves, and you could cook with them together, which is again fun. So there's so much to learn in this life. So it's good to have an open heart, it's good to be there for others, but it's also good to have healthy boundaries. What else did I learn about myself besides being brave and having an open, beautiful heart? It was also that I can be very happy for someone if they achieve something. We went to a Temazcal, it's like a sweating lodge. And there was a huge shell, like this size, a shell. I was like holding it like this. And I can blow into a shell and make a sound. But this particular big shell, I was like, no, it's okay, whatever. But that my friend who was doing it the first time, he managed to blow that shell, and I'm like, whoa. And I pushed him and I said, you rock, dude. I said, you're awesome. And I was seriously happy for him. I could have been jealous. I could have been disappointed in myself, but I didn't. I was really happy for him, but because I thought, oh, I didn't do it this time. And maybe it gave him a good feeling that he managed to do it and I couldn't. Because I can do it another time. I can do it anytime I want. And it's not important because it doesn't define me if I'm a good or not good. It doesn't make me more or less valuable. But he was happy and he did so well, and it was so joyful to be happy for him. And that is something I learned. It's not common. Many people can't be happy for each other, and that's sad. It's very sad. So we starseeds are beautiful. We have a beautiful, caring, loving heart. We want everyone to love us, but not everyone has to love us. And now I'm coming back to the point about my family. So we had a group chat, and I created it many years ago because I thought it's easy to make, it's more easy to make life easy when we have a group chat for the family. So they have children by now, and those children are just so amazing. And yes, they are different than I am, and I see the world with different eyes. And I just thought, hey, it's Christmas is coming, New Year is coming, and you know what? I put that camera a little bit more down, okay, all right. So then I thought, you know what? I should go back into the group, because I left the group because my sister and me, we had some arguments about she helping me. And then I just realized, you know what? I wouldn't even another person wouldn't even have to ask me for help. I would just naturally do it. And I'm sure that so many of you would just naturally help each other, but you have to make sure that you help a person who appreciates you. That's so important. So she would tell me, hey, you always come if I need something. And I was like, that's not true. It's in your view. It's you telling me that I only come when I need something, which is not true. I know it in the bottom of my heart. And then I was very upset. I was like, okay, whatever, never mind. And then I wanted to create that group again, to be a part of it. And then I saw the messages, how they spoke about me, and it really upset me. I was like, is that how you think about me? Is that what you do when I'm not around? And then I realized, because I did a lot of timeline shifts, I did a lot of inner work. I really look into things I do, of reflection, of mirroring, shadow work. I really do that, okay? I'm not like running away and hiding and pretending to be the like know-it-all and I'm the best. No, I'm not perfect, but I'm definitely honest, and I'm definitely a beautiful person from my heart. I know that off the bottom of my heart. So I got angry, of course, and I was like trying to control my emotions not to get angry. And then I thought, no, I can tell the truth. So I said my brother this and this and that, and I told my sister this and this and that, and I said, you know, I was a mistake. I don't want to be a part of your group. And then I realized something. I don't need their love. I don't, because I love myself. And there's so many other people who are around me who cherish me and respect me. And then I realized, more than that, I realized how free I am. I made myself free from the trap of the family pattern, of that old dynamic about wanting to be loved, wanting to be like being neediness, and in lack of like wanting something. And it made me feel so rich from inside and so free that I was like, oh my God, I'm an adult now. I have everything I want. My life is amazing. I'm happy. Yes, we have up and downs, but I'm not talking about that now. And I'm free. I'm free from the ties and cords and negative stuff. And I was like, wow, it was like two worlds clashing. And once I realized who I am and what I want, and then I'm free, it was like two different worlds. And it was such this, oh my God, I released something, a toxic behavior from my family. So I'm free for what I really want in my life, and that is like healthy, loving, caring, brave people. A community I can relate and connect with. It doesn't mean you have to do what I did. It's just that it was so important for me to realize that my paradigm, the way I want to live life, is my reality, and my reality can be anything I want. And I needed that. I needed it that way. You can have it your way, in any other way. If you have a relationship is not just family, it's partnership, it's work, it's school, it's anything in life. It's friendship. So that was such a release and a freedom, and I could see my energy is like even more glowing up, and I'm even more glowing and lightening up. And I was like, this is 21 December 2020. This is December. Releasing this toxic male energy, because my brother is like a beautiful person. He has a beautiful heart, but he went through a lot of abuse and trauma himself. He has a company, but all his friends are working for him. That means they always have to do what he wants. That makes him a leader, but that's not how I see leadership, because leadership for me is like being equal. But if his friends work for him, that means that's not healthy. My sister, like, for me, it's like I always thought I'm the outsider, because I either create groups, but then I leave them, or I'm in many groups at the same time, because I'm so many things at the same time. And I was like always thinking, oh my God, I just realized a few days ago that was so important. And my sister, she goes into groups and she's a part of a group, but it doesn't make her a happy person because she always feels like she's lonely and left out. So can you see the dynamic? I'm telling it because I want you to understand how it works within your own family. It's not about me, it's about you understanding that you can create your own groups. You can be a leader, but you can also at the same time jump into different groups and be everything you want. That's freedom. It's freedom to create whatever you want to create. And I was like, it was such a big awakening for me to understand what's going on. And toxic means it's the toxic male energy within you being a woman, the toxic female energy being in you being a man. And that can be you having a mother who was very abusive, or it can be you having a father who was very abusive, or having a brother and a sister which there was some karmic tie and contract to be released and healed till you become really free within yourself. And no, it will never stop. It will always go on in life because you always learn. Always keep business and friendship and family separate. Will always bring No, that's not true, Laura. That is not true. That's a belief. But what you can do, it's how you do it, because you can have people working for you or working with people together, but it's about how you see it. It's about misusing power and creating fear, or having power and creating self-worth and self-esteem within the group. But it's how you are in, where's your position. That was the full moon. Where's your position in your work, in your family, in your own life? You know, where do you position yourself? Hi Ilse, hi Mallory. Wow, you're describing what I just went through in my family. I'm so happy. Yeah, that was that full moon. It really brought those things up. It was actually amazing. Hi Luke. How do you break chords? See, there are different ways. You can do chord removal. You can do shadow work. It's so many things. You heal old trauma from past lives. It's not, most of the times if you have an issue with a relationship, you have a toxic relationship and your partner mistreats you, it's because you had that in your family. If someone says, oh, my family was amazing, no, there's a pattern within your family which is there, which wants to be released, otherwise that wouldn't show up in your life. Hi Carrie. Hi Benjamin. Forgive those that can't, not for them but for yourself. It's not about me forgiving them, it's about me forgiving myself that I haven't understood and that I haven't changed it, that I haven't trusted in myself, you know. It's not about me forgiving others, it's more about forgiving myself. But in the end of the day, if it's not even about forgiving, it's about loving myself for being me and being different and being unique and being brave to stand up for who I am, my position in my life, you know. That's what it is. And not being upset and needy. And it's about, you know, yeah, sometimes we are alone, yeah, sometimes we are lonely, but we can choose to have friends. Yes. Hi Guts. So how do you break chords? Thank you. Hi Danielle. Hi Bettina. Hi Marie-Anne. Hi Martin Simart. Okay, wait. Kanika. Do you have any questions connecting, like regarding the subject? Hi Joanna. Hi Luke. Hi Lorenzo. Do you have questions how to change those toxic relationships? First of all, you have to realize, you know, the crazy part is when you're in a codependencies, people treat you really bad and you feel you need them, you feel you did something wrong, you feel ashamed, you feel guilty. But the point is, do you feel happy with that? No. And once you feel and you realize that this is not how I want to feel, and you realize you're feeling guilty and ashamed and you did something wrong for something it was not wrong, because they will tell you, like my brother and my sister 2 days ago, they said, oh, I'm not going to apologize. I'm agreeing to what my brother said, I'm agreeing to what my little sister said. And I was like, what the heck? I don't need an apology. It's about how you are as a person. And I was shocked that their heart is so close that they're so scared of me. That is the truth. They're so scared of me that they team up. And I was like, that was the shock. It was like, there's nothing scary about me that they have to team up. And it was not about them apologizing. It was about me realizing that I don't need them. So it's first of all realizing that you can do anything you want on your own and you don't need others, because the thing you want to do, you will meet and attract people automatically who will be there for you. That's amazing, you know. That's really amazing. Is there any other question? And of course, I do my healing. I have healing. I have a YouTube channel. You can go to the playlist. Healing tools. It's for free. I have healing meditations. Very powerful. Very reasonable price. I can post it later underneath. You can also do a healing session with me. I'm doing in a mastery course. There's one seat free because I want to work only with 8 people. I'm doing starseed activation, priestess activation. The starseed activation is really about bringing all your soul parts and fragments from all the galaxies and stars in your past lives, not from this earth, back into your body. The priestess activation is really about connecting with your own source, being a healer, healing yourself and others. And then I have the inner mastery, which is really about you creating your own timeline, creating your own, how do I say, your own reality. It's really powerful. It's new. I'm just starting it, and it's awesome. So do I not deal with my parents and siblings if feel they hold me to my past mistakes? I love them and I always longed for existence. Do I give up on those? Oh, that is a good question, Sevi. I totally forgot about that. See, if you have done the healing and if you have looked into it and they still keep continuing that, then I would let go, because it makes you miserable. But if you haven't done the healing and you haven't addressed and you haven't looked into it, then please, you need to do the healing, communicate with them and see how it goes. And sometimes you need to separate for some time till you can come back together, because they will come back later and have their own healing. But some people don't want to heal, and then you please let them be where they are, you know. We can't force things. Do you feel we have a want or need at our core to be close with siblings, mom and dad? Over my life, I pulled away. Yes. Alicia, I just realized that it's like, when you watch movies and when you watch advertising and when you grow up, it's always blood is stronger than blah, blah, blah. Family has to help each other. Family is so important. Yeah, but that's, I think, a belief, because if my family sucks and I'm a good person by heart, and I know I'm a good person, why do I have to help my family and carry their burden? I don't have to. And that's where it starts, you know. That's where 2020 is, like bringing the balance. It's like, why can't I create the family and friends who are good to me? Me not holding back and trying to hold on to my own family, even though it's blood. We have the Holy Grail within our DNA. Yes, we have the blood, but the true royal bloodline is not the red blood. It's within our gene, which in our energetic body, which is that just because you're a starseed in your family doesn't mean they are starseeds. I think that is something we make ourselves free, because we know in our hearts we do love them. I love my family. I just want to be like them, and I don't want to change myself for them. I will not, and I don't want that anymore. How to connect with your higher purpose to heal others? I just felt corporate business world. See, first of all, when you heal yourself, automatically you heal others. That's what it is. But if you want to be a healer, you can reach out to me. I'm doing a course which you learn to embrace your unique gifts, not something you learn from me, something which comes from inside of you. Hi Diamond. Hi Abe, I have a question about the stomach pain I'm experiencing last night after eating a sub from Subway. Ayo, you are answering your question. Subway doesn't have the greatest food, to be honest. And it's always different in different countries. But if that bread was, maybe you have gluten intolerance, or maybe that bread is made with chemicals, or that salad was full of chemicals, or the vegetables, or the meat was not high vibrational. It's not about you being vegan, okay? You eat whatever you want, but make sure it's from a place where the energy is good. Why don't you just buy your own bread from a good place and then make your own sandwich, or you find a place which makes good sandwiches? Like I found one place here in the city, they have amazing sandwiches and I can eat it and I feel so good and I feel charged. But I don't eat at Subway because it really puts my energy down, the same way I don't eat at McDonald's because I can't eat it, okay? I simply get tummy pain and I don't want that. I want to feel good in my body. I have realized that, and whenever I talk to that close person, I feel like I am being dragged down and my energy is being sucked out, and I feel like I would like to have less contact. Then do that. Ilse, do that, please. Stand up for yourself, love yourself, make space for someone beautiful to come into your life. How can another person, good person who treats you the most valuable person, come into your life if you keep stucking with that garbage? I'm sorry to say that, but how do you want to put new furnitures in your house if you don't get rid of the old furnitures? Please trust yourself. Don't be scared that you will be alone. You might be alone for a little time because you need to learn to deal and heal yourself. And when you're ready, good, beautiful people will come into your life. I promise that. I promise. As we speak, I'm making a smoothie. Yes, awesome. Good. Good. How heal myself with dry skin? Okay, dry skin can be. Are you using cold pressed oils? Have a lot in your salad or in you make a soup, and then when you eat the soup, put the cold pressed oil on the soup, not boil the cold pressed oil, put it on the soup and then eat it. You can also make bread, so yummy, brown bread with cold pressed oil and honey. Yummy, I'll do that. And avocado, it's so tasty. So you need minerals, vitamins. If you have dry skin, look into it that you have enough minerals. Take some spirulina, that should help. Drink enough water. Avoid white sugar, okay? Take dates or bananas if you want something sweet, or dark chocolate. Those things. Avoid dairy products. You might have little allergies and your body. I can't drink dairy products. I never could. And I used to get tummy pain, and I used to get rashes on my skin, but only on my head from dairy products. Till I realized I'm dairy product intolerant. So I take almond milk, coconut milk, rice milk, so those things, and I just love it. So you have to learn to get to know yourself. That's so important because you're different from others. Are you single? Yes, I'm single. Do you have any experience in relationship? I'm asking to make sure that yes, of course I had relationships. I had very toxic one. And for now, I decided to be single, not because I can't have any man. I want to have the right man in my life, because I know the child which is going to be born will be with a man who is healthy. And I know I'm like very spiritual, so I really was so busy 2020 releasing and healing the toxic energies within my family, the toxic male energy, being a goddess, embracing myself so that the male energy can be healthy in myself. So I attract the right man. And since this year, February, I haven't met any man. And the last 1-2 weeks, I meet really nice men who are very respectful, very funny, very caring, very healthy, And it makes me feel good because I can hang out with them. I can smell them. I can't smell people who are sick. So I'm so sensitive. I have to be careful, and I want to be careful because I'm worth it. Luke, you can please go. You're not welcome in this group. If I'm a scam artist, what are you? You're toxic, I guess. Da da da. Diamond, great choice, Abe. Loving spirulina moringa mixed with a bit of berries, oh, I miss pomegranate juice. I personally can't take moringa because it creates a lot of heat within myself. So you have to try it out, you know, different cultures, different countries, different supplements. That's what it is, try it out. How can you deal with sleep paralysis? Oh, I made a video about that, Veronica. I made a live stream about it. It's you having an alkaline body. Luke, I feel sorry for you, you know, but doesn't matter anyways. You are who you are and I'm who I am. You're an idiot, to be honest. Okie dokie. I don't even get money, idiot. I'm not charging for whatever I'm doing right now. What are you talking? Anyways, okay. All right, guys. If you have any more questions, please ask me. Otherwise, go to my YouTube channel. It's a healing tool in the playlist. It's free, Luke. Here, idiot. I mean, seriously, there are always some people, they're so stupid and narrow-minded and they think they know it all, but they don't want to dig deep and they don't want to get to know a person or ask the right questions. And if he would have asked me, I could have told him he's just an idiot, but that's what it is. We have idiots in this world. But it should not affect you in doing the mission you're supposed to do and to be yourself, okay? And yes, I do make money. That's my job. Again, idiot. It's what I do. Of course. I mean, you're working, you get money. Of course, that's my work. That's what I do, and I'm good in it. I'm really good in what I do. Trust me. I'm seriously good in what I do because I worked hard. I learned a lot. And that's, again, about being toxic. Don't ever let other people put you down. Trust in yourself because I do healing for others, but at the same time I heal and I also pay my healers. But at the same time, I provide a lot of free healing services. You know, that's fine. Okay. All right, guys. I love you so much. You have a beautiful day, good morning or good evening. Be proud of yourself. Be brave. Trust yourself. And if your family doesn't approve of you, it doesn't define you. You know, the people who always want to be right doesn't mean they are right. You need to be right within yourself because it's your life, it's your love towards yourself, and you know who you are. I love you guys a lot. Bye.